Let's put up details of what America is doing right now. And these are details that you must know. Now, in the center here is Iran. If you're wondering where is the US, where is Israel, wait for the details to come in, because I'm going to tell you more about the US military footprint in the Middle East. All the bases that the US has been able to set up very, very close to Iran. We let those graphics come on our screens one by one. The first important detail is Qatar. Now, in Qatar, you have a base that is called the Al Udeid Air Base. What is important for you to know as far as this air base is concerned? It is the largest US military base. It has about 100 aircrafts and an equal number of drones. About 8,000 troops is what can be stationed at this particular base in Qatar. It's a major air operations hub. And look at the distance between Qatar and Iran to help you understand what has the US's game plan been. We'll bring up the next location now on our screens, and you continuously should look at Iran and the next distance. Very tiny dot there next to Qatar is, you will see, Bahrain. Now, what is important in Bahrain for you to know is that the base is called the Naval Support Activity. This can house about 9,000 personnel. So look at the numbers and keep adding those numbers, because about 40,000 to 50,000 US personnel are stationed over all these bases. Then the US Navy's 5th Fleet headquarters, again at Bahrain, and the distance between Bahrain and Iran for you to know very, very quickly. Let's bring up the next location also, as we'll keep expanding this map. The next location here is Saudi Arabia. Again, this has been in the news, it's been in the conversation. The base is the Prince Sultan Air Base. 2,700 troops can be stationed at this particular point. It's a strategic air power base that is essentially used by the US. Brings us to our next important location on this map. This is in Kuwait. And keep looking at the location, how America has ensured that Iran is encircled, because its presence there in the Middle East is equally important. Now, in Kuwait, you have the Camp Arif Jan. What is important about this camp is that this is located about 55 kilometers southeast of the Kuwaiti city. Key logistics and a joint force base is what the Camp Arif Jan is all about. This brings us to our next important detail that's going to go up on your map, and this is the UAE, where you have the Al Dhafra Air Base. 3,500 troops. 3,500 troops can be stationed here on this particular base. It also hosts advanced aircrafts like the F-22 Raptor stealth fighters. It also houses surveillance planes, including drones, intel, surveillance, and strike operations. So look at the kind of machines, look at the kind of men, the numbers, the manpower that the US has been able to ensure. And this is just not it. We have another location. This is Iraq. So if you look at the entire axis that is being created next to Iran here in red, you will understand the significance of all these bases that have been in operation for the longest time. Now, in Iraq, you have the Erbil Air Base. It's been used by the US forces for air operations in northern Iraq and in Syria in particular. So this is how you have Iran already getting encircled.